Who's leaving Days of Our Lives in 2025? Major cast shakeups. Days of Our Lives spoilers, then's why Leo's DiMera expose kicks off EJ's whodunit storyline. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. After watching these videos, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Days of Our Lives spoilers are telling us who's leaving Days in 2025 with some major cast shakeups ahead. Let's get into who's out, who's in and out this time. Days of Our Lives 2025 cast exits Rachel Blake and other departures. We're looking at an forthcoming exit for Rosalind Gentle as the woman in white, Rachel Blake. Now that she helped EJ DiMera and Kristen DiMera by babysitting hostages Ava Vitale and Rafe Hernandez and has been arrested, her time on Days is winding down. With Ava not pressing charges because Brady Black guilt her about little Rachel, we got to assume Belle Black lets Kristen's mama go veritably soon. And Rachel elderly slinks back to our mid, conceivably to be seen again at some point, but she should be out veritably soon as a 2025 exit. But she was enough delightful. Next, we've clashing reports when Emily O'Brien returns coming week. Which character we're going to see Monday, March 10th, is the comeback? It's weird, it's veritably disunited. Some reports say it's Teresa Donovan, others say Gwen Rizek. We do know that Emily is coming back as both characters this time, and one of them turns around and exits. So to me, it makes further sense for Teresa to return now because her captivity stint just ended and Tate Black is having baby ma drama. So we will modernize you when we see who they list in the spoilers for coming week, but for now, I anticipate it's Teresa to come and also leave. And also Gwen to come and stay longer. Teresa needs to check on her son. But when Gwen's back, she's reportedly bringing some instigative new information. And a lot of suckers hope she knows where her family Abigail Devereaux is, because observers really want Chad DiMera's woman to be not dead at all and that grave is empty. Cleaner stager Michael Dietz joins Days of Our Lives cast. Next, at the end of April, we're going to see cleaner stager Michael Dietz in and out of Salem in an unnamed part. Suckers anticipate to see him as a croaker because that's what he generally plays on other detergents. So perhaps he'll be the lucky surgeon to pull that pellet out of EJ DiMera when he's shot in the casket. Days of Our Lives spoilers Bo Brady and Hope Brady's return. Alright, we also have Bo Brady and Hope Brady back in city. They're going to stay and play for a little while starting in May 2025. Doug Williams' burial last time brought back Hope, but Bo was still slow at that point, but he was shuttering his hand. So, we're going to look for Hope to come back and stay till at least June with Bo. And we're going to get an factual plot for Bo where these addict favorite suckers really are reunited, but also they're going to be out again. They wouldn't stay too long, looks like several weeks however, and also 2025 exit. June brings back a ton of people to Days of Our Lives that are going to be in and out enough fleetly. And these are each, big signs that this could be when we're going to see John Black's burial. The array of guest returns is lengthy. These will each be by and out, so don't get too attached to seeing them. Among the Brady crew coming back, we'll see Sammy Brady, Rex Brady, Carrie Brady, Sierra Brady, and Will Horton. Other returns in June include Jack Devereaux and Jennifer Horton, and Anna DiMera and Tony DiMera are heading back to Salem for a short stay. Days of Our Lives funeral for John Black. Also, Vivian Alamain is back with a vague return date of spring, but her being at John's burial adds up since they're espoused family through the Alamain connection. And Charles Shaughnessy has scenes veritably soon when Marlena Evans and Steve Johnson demand answers from Shane Donovan. His son Andrew Donovan is back soon to both of them exit again. And also return for John's burial along with Paul Narita, and all of them exit after that sad farewell. We also know that Greg Vaughn was on hand for the 60th anniversary print shoot. And that means that Eric Brady is also back at some point. Now, it would make a lot of sense for him to be on hand for John Black's burial, but we haven't seen evidence of that, but we do know that he's back. And we'll be re-photographing, so more on Eric, but do anticipate Nicole Walker back. EJ DiMera and Johnny DiMera drama Sammy Brady's explosive return to Days of Our Lives. Alright, next we're going to dive into some juicy details about Alison Sweeney's comeback. Okay, so if you didn't know, Sammy Brady is back for further than just her stepdad's burial. She's back for a heaping pile of EJ DiMera and Johnny DiMera, Carson Boatman, drama. We saw forerunning this week after Arnold Feniger was tasered and transferred down. Really, Will Horton has lost way too numerous recollections from Dr. Wilhelm Rolf's serum. And his brain's kind of gel, right now, but effects are going to come out. And that the recollections are going to start coming back in the weeks ahead. Johnny hovered EJ if he was working with Arnold. So, he's done as his son, and we know Johnny finds out it's all true, and he punches dear old Pater right in the face. And turns out of course, Arnold violating Sammy is commodity that Johnny knew, but he didn't know that EJ forced himself on Sammy through blackmail. Johnny is anguished over this reveal, and Sammy is there for her veritably distraught son. That reveal comes shortly before EJ is shot. And that was prefigured this week when Gabby Hernandez pulled a gun on EJ in front of substantiations. And that's going to put Gabby on the whodunit list as well. By the way, if you're upset about whether Dan Furigal is leaving Days, ease your mind. Bad boy EJ survives the pellet and stays. Dan is still rephotographing Amy Choi's exit and a new legacy character on Days of Our Lives. But in other affiliated news, we won't have Amy Choi to deal with for much longer. Sophia Choi disapproving mama should be out at Days of Our Lives once Tate and Sophia's baby is born. And presumably espoused out unless commodity changes. That happens in a couple of months. I see and say I'm going to miss Amy glaring at people and making judgy commentary. And Sophia may also exit in 2025 as her drama with Tate wraps. But she may just slide onto the reverse burner and also exit coming time, so we'll see. Towards the end of this time, we've a new Joe coming to city, no name yet, but he's a heritage hire. Hank Northrup, son of lately passed away Wayne Northrup, landed a part on Days. You know, his pater played the first Roman Brady if you don't recall. So this new character that Hank plays is going to hit Salem. And will be heavily involved with Abe Carver. Days of Our Lives recasts and character departures Rachel Black, Sophia Choi, and further. And then's an update on some 2025 exits that we've seen lately. Fallon Rose Slater's run as Rachel Black ended a many weeks back. And she was veritably devilish in the part. I really liked her. And now we will see Alice High step into the part in April. We're going to see her in and out a many times throughout 2025, appearing rigorously on an as-demanded base. Sophia Choi has changed faces lately with Michaela Kinney exiting the part and Rachel Boyd taking it on. For me, the transition was much flawless. You know, now I do and indeed really notice it. They did a good job with the recast. And again, Sophia is going to slide to the reverse burner after she drops that baby. So she may exit this time or in 2026. And we formerly had some sways and outs passing with Kim Cole's back for about an occasion and a half as Crazy Whitley King. She was revealed to be the person plaguing the actors on the set of The Cleaner. She was in and out faster than you can say thank God. Body and Soul is eventually over. Days of Our Lives says goodbye to characters. We also ditched several characters in 2025 while the actors stayed in play because these were all double-duty appearances. Hattie Adams is gone, G-O-N-E, gone. Arnold Feniger is gone, he has been packed down. And we're back to infrequently seeing Bonnie Kiriakis and Justin Kiriakis these days now that her run on The Cleaner within a Cleaner ended. And he's backburner because he's busy over on General Hospital. Thank you for being a pious listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast because you don't want to miss the coming occasion. Cleaner Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more. Days of Our Lives spoilers. Then's why Leo's DiMera expose kicks off EJ's whodunit storyline. Days of Our Lives spoilers allude that Leo Stark's libelous DiMera expose could protest off EJ DiMera's whodunit plot. Leo's gearing up for a mega hit piece that's going to spell trouble, so let's talk about what's ahead on Days. Although Chad DiMera originally had some reservations about Leo's rearmost spectator story, he eventually gave him the green light in Days of Our Lives' March 4th occasion. Of course, Leo has to follow all Chad's rules and keep Rachel Black's name out of since she's minor. Still, Chad has agreed to let Leo write an expose about his felonious family and eventually plans to put it on the frontal runner. EJ and Kristen DiMera are the two most problematic DiMera family members, at least out of the Bones, who are still alive. That's why Kristen and EJ's crimes are sure to play a huge part in this story. Days spoilers say someone mysterious will target EJ in a stunning whodunit in the not-too-distant future. Leo's mega-hit piece could fluently set the stage for the nearly fatal riddle that's on the horizon. You Can Go Leo's going to remind a lot of people of their once grievances when it comes to EJ. It might indeed warn some out of the circle former foe to the fact that EJ has returned from the grave. In other words, Leo's exposé could rile up further of EJ's adversaries and outstretch the suspect list when it comes to the forthcoming whodunit. Maybe Leo's composition will basically protest off that plot and pave the way for all the juicy drama. Whatever the case, EJ will indeed get targeted in his own home. Someone's going to barge in the DiMera manse, take end and fire at EJ, so it's just a matter of who'll actually pull the detector. Our day's prognostications point to some surprising suspects coming into focus when the time comes, so stay tuned to see who'll face allegations. Days of Our Lives spoilers say Leo could stir up further trouble than he bargained for, so we'll bring you updates on the terrible news ahead for EJ. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.